Super interesting story involving Harper Lee, the author of To Kill a Mockingbird. I read yesterday that the publishing company for Harper Lee, which happens to be called Harper, announced that Harper Lee has agreed to a second book, sort of a sequel to Kill a Mockingbird. This is huge because in the 55 years since To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee has not published anything, known as very reclusive, known as not interested in attention, living in Alabama, et cetera, et cetera. And I thought this is just absolutely fantastic. And then I found out that this announcement comes just 2.5 months after the death of Harper Lee's sister and lawyer. And there are significant suspicions, some saying that Harper Lee is suffering from some form of dementia, some saying that Harper Lee has no idea what it is that she has signed in terms of allowing this sequel to be published, that somebody could put a piece of paper in front of her, and that if her sister or lawyer was not there to tell her this is not what you want, she will just go along with it. And there are serious concerns, Lewis, that we are seeing this incredible announcement of a forthcoming novel by Harper Lee, which, by the way, was written before she even wrote To Kill a Mockingbird, but it takes place 20 years after To Kill a Mockingbird, that as exciting as it is, it may be wrapped in with some pretty significant elder abuse, or at least taking advantage of someone.
It definitely could be. We'll have to wait and see how this unfolds. I'm not really sure what to think about it, but I guess I'm just curious to see what the book is like. This is one I might actually pick up and read because I did read To Kill a Mockingbird.
A fantastic book. Yeah, incredible. And Tanya Carter, Harper Lee's attorney since Alice Lee retired at the age of 100, acknowledges that the author, who was left forgetful and nearly blind and deaf after a 2007 stroke, often doesn't understand the contracts she signs. Quote, Lee has a history of signing whatever's put in front of her, apparently sometimes with Carter's advice. So hugely exciting as an avid reader and fan of To Kill a Mockingbird, but also potentially very, very disturbing. And we'll continue to follow it and see what does happen. It appears that this sequel is slated for release sometime this summer of 2015.